All right, everyone, we are back for race two between Mastercard Lotus PSC Baseball Guild, which is the team of Pizza and Forever, and Shaktool's Nightmare, which is the team of Junie June and Pixel Perfect. I am Vincent RTA, and I'm joined by Iron Rusty. Rusty, that first race. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, that was moving. Hey everybody, if joining us for just the second race here, we just saw about the blazingest fast speed you ever could see. Everybody got suits, everybody got speed, and then wow, who's off to the races?
We had full suits and speed and just a partridge in a pear tree super early. All right, and we do have Junie is starting out. All right, so we are going to be on the way. We'll get synced up in just a second here. Get all four of these streams running.
Wow, starting off by going to the left. One of the great subversions of Super Metroid. All those, so many of those NES games, you start going to the right, and then when Metroid came around, I hope it's not a spoiler to say you have to go left first, and it was kind of a shock. But if you're joining in here, we're doing two-player multi-world, 2 versus 2 multi-world style, major-minor split for these races. So out of your game and your partner's game, there are 200 possible checks, and you could find your items or your partner's items in your game. So it's that sort of item share as Junie June and Pixel Perfect try to match up against P12 and Forever. See who can beat the game first, and your team finishes when the second person finishes. So once your team is completely done, that's the official time.
Yes, and that's very important to remember, is that both players. Speaking of, here is Speed Booster again. Wow. We're just starting with speed for both players, so Junie and Pizza both have it.
Yeah, Junie and P12 both find that speed for themselves in the ceiling. And it looks like we're getting resynced to appear to the live. But it looks like P12 Forever connected. P12 got some supers sent through the void. Junie going for the old mother brain strat here. You can use the speed booster to get this item, though it is a very difficult trick and not logical technically, but it would be just an ammo pack, so I guess since Missy's gonna bail and go up anyway. Maybe he was excited to do it and then realized, oh, well, it's just gonna be ammo. I guess I won't.
So we are getting everything caught up, because this is definitely not as easy to make happen as just a 2-player run. So we are working on the speed gaming folks are working on this in the back end to sync everything up. We'll be there in a second.
Energy tank for Pixel Perfect and receiving supers from Pixel Perfect. So Junie and Pixel are also connected. You can one of those things that you don't really think about, so you try it and you're like, wait, are we connected? I don't know. Send me an item. Oh, I haven't found one yet. Then eventually you get that moment of relief and you realize, okay, good. It's connected. Let's play. Now it looks like Junie and P12 are just about one room apart, which makes sense. There hasn't been any divergence so far, and you can see by the timers, which I believe are from P12 Junie's streams, they're really not more than about 2 seconds off from each other as they go through this elevator to Green Bridge. 407, Junie gets on the elevator. V12 just takes an extra second to farm and is at 410, 411.
Yeah. Like
So
had
they're
he not
seconds
farmed,
apart.
would have been right on time there.
While we watch to see those lower streams come in, and keep an eye on these top 2 runners and see what they find. Some more E, some supers, some power bombs under the bridge. And at the top is going to be some kind of ammo. Just a missile for the buddy. Power bombs for the other player.
Yeah, so very limited items getting to this point for both Junie and Peace Oil. The speed is huge here, but it means we can't go check etiquette, so we miss out on checking that major on this pass. The last time, everything just was perfect. Everything was right on time, right on line. Well, everything was right on time for Junie. Unfortunately for Pete's Oil, Junie got a screw attack while in mid Norfair escape. So everything was, you know, coming up Millhouse to finish that one, where it was a little bit more difficult for Pete's Oil, who thankfully took a safety save because took a death while trying to get past the key hunters. But here we are, new race, new story.
New story. There's no bombs. Nobody has bombs. Junie and Peach just have to leave Big Pink. They can't get anything. So, oh, that'd be so frustrating. We can see. Let's see if Junie goes up or down. I mean, I would think he would go. I mean, you can't know. He's going to go down after all. Up with speed, you could easily get in the wrecked ship, but you don't have power bombs, so can't really go that way. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You have to go down to get power bombs.
So while we're kind of we're about to have a major. No, we already saw that major check. So you want to talk about what some of the other weeks look like as we're looking at this tournament moving forward? Because this first week it's the co-op major minor. What do we have coming up next week?
Let's see if I don't know them all off the top of my head, but I know the second week is gonna be full rando countdown with area rando.
All right.
And I mean, boy, it's full rando, but really those countdown, it really speeds things up. And it almost feels like major minor sometimes, or maybe even faster, because you see like, oh, well, there's like 2 items in this area. Then you find them both, then you just bail. It's also area rando, so a lot of wrinkles can come up because of that with the layouts, and a lot of hard tricks can come up that way. Definitely forces a lot more hell runs in Suitless Meridia, I think, than the vanilla map, because you don't always get that early green Bryn to kind of like get a bunch of stuff before you get started. It can really stretch things out, force a lot of tougher tricks, but those seeds can be pretty fast. You know, I've been doing them just over an hour or so, and it feels pretty good to get area rando done sub 110 or something. It's like, wow.
Well, yeah, and I like watching the Chuzo randomizer season. I saw a lot of full countdowns, so I know that can go very fast, and I absolutely love All right. Well, we're back.
Hey, we're all back. Hey, remember when I was saying that sometimes the world has trouble getting connected? Hey, there's a lot of moving parts here. I'm sorry.
All right. So now that we're back, Junie is pulling my favorite move, which is ABC. Always bet on crack. Usually this is better in full countdown, speaking of, because I've seen like in full countdown during the Chuzo randomizer tournament, Croc was the difference in a lot of matchups.
Croc does some work, huh? Okay.
Croc did a lot of work in the Chuzo randomizer tournaments.
Man, Croc is such a trap. Croc is always a trap. So is Upper Norfair. So is West Meridia. So is the wreck ship. Like, there's so many traps.
Yep, last during that Chuzo randomizer, I was all ABC. But we'll see how this turns out for Junie and Pixel, because if there's a piece of candy back here, it'll make a big difference. If it's an E-tank, it'll make a big difference for E-Toil and forever.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to catch up to what we're seeing here. It looks like, I mean, if I were to guess, it looks like Forever did the early gauntlet check again in Pixel, and that's why Pixel is so far ahead. But I really am not sure, because I couldn't see all of it as it was happening.
Indiana Jones is a super pack for Junie.
Looks like the bottom two runners also have no suits. What else can we say? They did get all three kinds of ammo, which is nice. You can make sure that you're getting stuff. And so Pixel was able to get through Brinstar, looks like through Red Tower, and went back up to go to Gauntlet.
All right, Kraid's storage room gives X-ray.
That's not a suit.
But not for him.
Vincent,
or
where's
forever.
The suit? Where's the suits?
Junie does find Wave Beam though.
This reminds me of those, in the Varia randomizer, you can play, super fun combat where like beams are removed, super fun movement where like the movement items can be removed, and that's bad. Or you can play suitless and like be missing your suits and still try and beat the game. But that shouldn't happen in multi-world. But this is when we say this looks like a super fun seed.
It looks like things are happening.
Yeah. So Pito is going back up Red Tower. After, I guess, finding that everything burns out down below rather than going to Bubble Mountain.
I looked for a second there, like I thought Pito was going to go for an X-ray check. I love seeing early X-ray checks, but not getting it there. This speed, do you think Pito is going back to check Waterway?
Well, now they have power bombs. Yeah, they're teaming.
Oh,
Pito got power bombs now. So you can go back and do Green Grin properly.
Yeah, do the Atakun's check. Yep.
Pixel did this whole loop and went back here. I wonder He couldn't have also gotten late power bombs. But I wonder what he's going all the way back here for. We'll see. Where he finished
Utah
that
against
gauntlet
high
with-
jump boots.
Oh boy.
Finds a trash can at charge.
Is it
I need,
Forever's? Is it Forever's high jump boots? So Forever has ice and high jump? Is that... Did I read that correctly? Wow. Well, I mean, that's a pretty strong signal to have to do some Suitless Meridia. This seed is off to a splendid start compared to the last one.
Waterway is just an E-tank for the top players.
Okay. Junie's gonna try and do a really tight Shine Spark across Croc Escape. Heroic, you can get it. Oh, probably only got like one more try. Oh, you can just jump up from. Oh, he's just gonna jump in the lava.
Yeah, take a quick death.
Ouch.
Utah again with that clip out of charge. That's fantastic.
Smooth.
Gonna go for the wave.
Yeah, Wave Gate's a major item.
Say hi, folks.
Oh, tricky without Moonwalk.
It's a second try.
Nice. Speed! Oh, for forever.
Forever. Oof.
Okay, so speed for the bottom player is at Wave Gate. Junie is still without power bombs, so yeah, I don't know which majors got skipped, which certainly is something that can happen. You just kind of stop getting the minors, but it's like Junie's still without power bombs, and I presume bombs too. As P12 goes to check out Edicoons, we have not seen this check yet.
Nope, this would be new information. Okay, there's
Some high jump.
gotta be Forever's high jump boots.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, P12 has high jump. Forever's gonna get these ones.
Now they both have speed and high jump boots. That's two very
Nice.
important movement items in the game.
Well, it sure feels good to get speed with high jump.
Pixel gets a clean Crade quick kill.
Say that 5 times fast.
I'm not gonna do that again. I'm all set.
Clean Crade.
Mowedge.
Marriage.
When you can say one word one way and everyone, well, a lot of people will know exactly what movie and moment you're referencing.
Let's see if Forever finds a speed. Another E-tank. Oh, hey, for yourself. How about that? Here's a refill. Keep going.
Those are definitely nice to have.
Yeah, I'm getting all discombobulated by these routing, but it looks like P12 going back up Red Tower decided to go left into Green Bryn, but Junie went straight up Red Tower, or he is going straight up Red Tower to hopefully find some power bombs. Didn't want to go back without power bombs, so
Is now in
I don't know if we've seen
Alpha
this
PB
check.
land.
Yeah, is it alphas?
And
Peeves.
it's Alpha.
There you go.
Could even be a power bomb. How about that?
Junie ends up with power bombs.
Junie's almost at ammo go.
They've been looking everywhere for these power bombs.
They're looking everywhere for just stuff. Like, this seed has been very different. At the same time, like, we've already got a boss down at the 18-minute mark. We are. There's wave for forever. All right. The gauntlet is wave for the bottom player.
There's that second powerbomb pack for Junie. It sure is nice to get out of those first 5 power bombs. Feels good to have a little bit more comfort than just having to think about 5.
Junie going right for wreck ship. I had a feeling this was going to be the play.
Okay, so yeah, he hasn't not planned to go back to Brinstar just yet.
Nicely gets this moat skip, Shine Spark.
Sparking over the moat. Now Pixel's getting the hell run into ice. I feel like we would have seen this on the other side. Can't remember what it was. Maybe it was just another E-tank.
It's charge.
Oh, it's
Okay, that's a big.
Ah.
That's a big find. I don't think we saw that on the other side. Because otherwise we'd be saying hello from the other side, because that's a big find.
That's right. So Forever went to Norfair Reserve, but just found an E-tank, was decided to reset after sending it to P-Toil.
Oh, P-Toil with a really... Okay, that can't be overlooked. P-Toil just had a really nice save and not having to redo that Shine Spark. That was clutch.
Yeah, falling in that gap and then getting it again.
Yeah, that's like you don't. That is super tight timing. So that's really impressive to hit that backup.
I feel like Junie and Pixel are sticking with this ammo plan because I mean you saw Junie check like spooky missile, took a little extra time, and now P-Toil's gained on him because of that. But maybe that they're thinking maybe we just have to do all this without any suits, but it's Major Minor. You gotta get the stuff.
Look at this! Forever, we're getting a double croc visit. Nice. Meanwhile, we have double Fantoon on top.
Double Fantoon. Oh, this is so
not going to see a microwave beam this time. Gonna have to see some traditional strats here.
With screw attack, but
and meanwhile, down goes poor Croc. Oh, that's a nice beam for P-Toil. Very nice.
And then P-Toil gets the ice beam during the fight. Oh no, it looks like Junie enraged Fantoon.
Oops. Probably just one count off, probably. Usually that's what if you get that enraged, that's all that happened is that you're one missile off.
Off by 1 error.
And let's see, do we get nope, not a fast. Oh.
And he missed. Oh no.
Yeah, this is literally going to be a single missile kill. Once Fantoon decides to show up. Yep. There it goes. His single missile to kill.
We kind of lost Samus in the 30 FPS there, but eventually the missile finally found Fantoon's face.
Yeah, and then Fantoon just absolutely punishes Junie with a slow. Like, of course it had to be a slow after that. A free tank refill there. But for forever.
Nice during a really epic jump. Hey, there's another X-ray.
And the reset. Okay, so this is quite like this is me asking a question of you.
Mm-hmm.
He just reset, but it's still on P-Toil's hub. When does that go away, or is that item going to stay there for a little bit?
Once it sends, then it's permanent. So you can actually strategically, save scum out certain items. Like, oh, I'm going to go to Norfair Reserve, grab it. If it's an E-tank for me and I don't care, then I'll leave. If it's an E-tank for the other guy, you can actually just reset and it will still send it. Once you grab it, there's like
Really?
a slight bit of delay, but yeah, there's some strategy to that too. You can reset your game, go back to your last save, and the internet saw that you grabbed it, so it will send it and it doesn't take it away.
That's wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a whole other kind of layer of strategy with these. You can do, certainly Bubble Mountain Hell runs, I think are some of the best examples where it's like, well, don't need it, reset. Like, oh, it went to my partner, reset. Or Wreck Ship E, some of these kind of items that are annoying to go get and then get back out. You can actually save time by, and half the time it's for you and you don't care, half the time it's for your partner and you can reset. So a lot more often those save scums can actually be to your benefit.
Wow. Okay. I was today years old when I learned that.
Yeah.
But I guess that like I've just been running randos. I have not done this format yet. This is
so you want to play multi-world?
I want to make sure that I'm like that I feel competent enough to feel like I could partner up with someone, and honestly likely it's probably going to be either you or Junie for my first multi. So
Azure brings up a good point. Keeping that 9th E-tank is pretty suspicious. So with all this ammo and they're still checking for more ammo, it leads me to think that Junie's got his eyes on the prize and he's not going to settle for oh, I can't find my suit. Oh well, I'm gonna go win anyway.
That's the seed has been a seed has not been giving it all. So I think you almost have to make the play that you're not getting the things that you hope for. You're not getting anything you hope for. You're getting whatever garbage it decides to hand to you.
Speaking of garbage, we just saw another E-tank at Wreck Ship Reserve as P-Toy was checking it, but boy, that is getting my gut telling me that this looks a lot like it's gonna be some Suitless Meridia.
I don't think we're just getting Suitless Meridia, which is why P-Toy is going to need a third power bomb pack pretty soon. Yeah, where Junie already has it.
Yeah, with that third power bomb pack, you can Crystal Flash and keep on hell running. That health refill. Whoa.
That's why that P-Toy sparked over the moat, missed the third power bomb pack, which Junie got.
Oh, okay. So let's get it on the way back.
Yeah, he'll get it on the way back.
Well, no, while the first seed was just the drag race, this one is the opposite.
This one's the marathon.
This is the game of keep away. Where's the suits? Oh well, maybe they're over here. Nobody has found them yet. Well, when it was 27 minutes in the other seed, we were talking about go mode. Here we're talking about slow in the water mode.
Yeah, this is anything. And there's the ice beam for Junie. Junie's gotta love seeing that.
All right, 4 ice beams and 3 out of 4 high jump boots.
Well, both players, like all 4 players now have a metric ton of E. So even without the Varia, movement around. Oh, and there's spring ball. Junie gets a spring ball for himself. So worst room in the game solved.
Yeah, worst room in the game solved. Even more Suitless Meridia solved. Yeah, so for Pixel to get those high jump boots, it would require Junie going back to Brinstar and clearing out these last items. And I mean, at this point, if it were me, I would be I would be sweating, thinking like, oh no, I left a suit in Brinstar or something. But
yeah, I have a feeling Gauntlet check is in Junie's future here.
Gonna check Gauntlet and probably go back and do all of Brinstar again, which P12 has already done. So. Wow, but then he's not going to find anything and be just as confused as all of us, saying, where's the stuff?
Yeah, it's that means we're looking at probably a very stacked lower Norfair.
Well, Meridia, yeah, I don't think.
Meridia, yeah.
I don't think you can have Varia behind lower Norfair for yourself, so I don't think it would be required to do Zeus Lower Norfair in Total's multi-world tournament logic, but it could definitely be some kind of a chain where, you know, Lower Norfair for one could give gravity to the other, but in this case, you know, everybody has Zeus Meridia tech, so I mean, how many grapple beams are we missing? We don't have any grappling beams either.
No.
Oh, that's
we have
bad
none of
news.
the things. None of the things.
Bad news. Okay, well, I'm not going to try and figure out this logic anymore because I missed we missed some of the beginning of this race too. But it was like, okay,
this is quite the opposite. Well, we had both suits
Varia.
under.
Was that an X-ray? P12 is Varia. I missed that. Must have been an X-ray.
I know X-ray was an E-tank.
Oh, I missed it.
At least I thought it was an E-tank.
Oh, Varia was at right side supers after Fed 2.
Oh, okay. For Forever. Yep. Okay, so Forever got the Varia for P12. So Pixel is going to be a while away from getting that Varia for Junie, but then again, Junie has a million E-tanks right now, so
yeah.
But now is in Green Bryn.
Well, I mean, Pixel having stayed down here in Norfair and is going to be doing some hell runs to look for majors. I mean,
this could make a big difference.
We'll see what it could be if gravity's down here for either player. I mean, that's going to be quite a divergence too. Got high jump for Pixel right at the right moment to do the wave beam jump. Okay, that was pretty sweet. Right, Pixel got the high jump boots just before lifting off. And
that's perfect.
It's actually impressive that he got that jump off because it was about 2 tiles away from the lift off.
Oh no! Forever dies in Spiky Room of Death.
Yeah, Spiky Room of Death.
The aptly named Spiky Room of Death.
Yeah, it has definitely earned that name.
It has taken down a player or two.
Okay, Junie has made his way back to pink here. So this was the speed for Pixel, I think, at Wave Game. Now P12 is going to be able to charge ahead through these upper Norfair checks. This suit.
And Pixel gets the speed just in time for Frog Speedway.
Excellent. That feels good, rather than having to go around.
Or do the wave clip.
Yeah, well, you have to go around Croc Escape, or go around the north side. Yeah, let's see what these Bubble Mountain checks have. P12 checking speed. It's okay, just an E-tank. We might need them. We might need them, folks.
This has been this has been a completely different seed. At the same time, look at the progress that Itoyo and Junie have. Like, we've got Dragon and Ridley to go.
No suits for Junie. Well, yeah, Pixel's on his way up now, Red Tower, so he'll be going to the wreck ship and find that Varia, probably just in time for Junie to meet it doing Upper Norfair.
Well, Junie's mid hell run.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Grapple was at the player 2's Gravity, so now P12 has Grapple, which is arguably Gomo for the top player. Except for Dragon. I mean, you'd have to actually do some tough stuff to get out of Dragon, but I think P12 could do that.
Junie is doing this.
Do a little X-ray check here. Yeah,
X-ray check, which
not too bad. Make that. Yeah, it's possible to make that jump from down below here. Ta-da!
With speed and high jump, yes.
And I mean, but that's just one of those things that, you know, it's just hours of playing the game and knowing, like, oh, is this jump possible? Like, what? I would never have thought, like, oh, do I need to be able to jump up here with just high jump and speed? Well, now you're in a race and you know that it's possible and you just go do it.
Nice. We get an ocean fly from Pixel.
Sweet.
Love to see it. Oh, and then a speedball in there. Why not? A little bit of flexing. Pixel has charge, but doesn't even need it with the ammo count. But we'll absolutely take it. And down goes Croc. Poor Croc. Gets pushed into that acid. Was just chilling in his home, and all of a sudden, Jerk comes down and shoots him in the mouth and puts him in the acid. And this is the most horrible death in probably any video game.
Oh man!
If anyone can tell me of a worse death, and I do get.
I don't want to play that game, whatever it is.
As I'm talking about, sympathy for Croc, I cannot go without mentioning the incident at Croc that happened during the Chozo randomizer. Is Exact Science, who went through a nightmare with Croc in the Chozo tournament, weighs in, and she'll never forget her hate for Croc. All right, 2 boss fight on the Shaktool's Nightmare side.
Yeah, Junie found his way to Kraid. Because I'm losing my grip on this game, because Junie did go down first, right? He went to Business Center and then went back up.
Yeah, I think just chose not to knock out Kraid in the meantime. And down goes Fantoon on the right hand side for Pixel.
So yeah, very soon gonna find that Vari suit as the next majors of the right side super.
So all of our suits have to be in Meridia, or at least one of them. Well, no, we already know where.
Well, I mean,
Varia is for.
Now the top player has Varia. It could be that the other Varia is in Lower Norfair. But that's like a teamwork thing. Yeah, top player could find it in Lower Norfair. It is possible with just Varia to do a lava dive, go into Lower Norfair, multi-world style, find the other person's suit. So that is the case where, Varia could be in Lower Norfair, as long as it's the other player's item. So, I'm just going through the possible speculations here while we're considering the worst case scenarios, as we've already seen, as bad as the seed's gotten.
Well, I mean, this seed hasn't exactly give us reason for hope. it feels not quite hopeless, but pretty close.
Yeah, do not adjust your television set. Forever is doing some slow movement because of this is Suitless Meridia. You have to freeze these enemies to jump on top of them to be able to climb this room.
But this is, yeah, I mean, Forever's doing some textbook movement through this. Oh, as the link is in the chat for the infamous incident at Croc.
Uh-oh.
That was actually you and Junie are the reason that I decided to hop into even doing comms during that tournament, and now sitting here because I happened to see I because I got involved and because I started because of that tournament I've been playing randomizers, so now I'm even more plugged in than I was before. Uh-oh.
Well, now Forever
like this
and
Pixel.
P12 are both doing Suitless Meridia. Oh yeah, Pixel is trying to do the 100% strat by getting a horizontal bomb jump off of a mid-air bomb placement. It's tough.
That's not an easy one.
And the other option is to like turn off high jump boots. Yep. Oh, and it's some plasma. No.
Yeah.
Into the drink again.
That's worth grabbing.
3 players underwater?
Oh, look at this. How perfect for Pixel right now. It's the free tank refill.
I mean, that's not the best thing that he could have gotten, but...
Right, but considering
nice.
There's at 28 energy, knowing plasma's over there, now there's a lot less pressure to gets it now. Of course, now that the pressure's completely off, now has full beam combo, though.
Okay, so here's an interesting wrinkle. Forever, now having checked Mama Turtle, is bailing out of Meridia because the to climb Mount Everest with just ice and high jump is not in logic, but with grapple it is. So I think Pito would be able to keep going in the Suitless Meridia if he wants to. But he's gonna go check Mama Turtle. Gravity suit at Mama Turtle? What do you think?
What secrets do you hide, Mama T?
Mama, show us the way.
This mama has definitely killed a man.
oh no. I won't do it. It's not allowed.
No. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to tempt you more.
So nothing in Mama Turtle, it was just a trash tank.
No, trash tank, yep. Oh.
So Pete Toil trying to do a little wall jump there, but the fish got in the way. Fish, get out of here. I mean, these are the kind of moments where you have to have a good sense of humor to be able to play randomizers, because sometimes it's funny. You just have to kind of wonder, what are we doing? Where do I have to go now? You kind of lose track of everything. But wait, Forever's gonna check Waterway. This is a major. We don't know what this is, though. So I think Pixel only recently got the speed booster. What could it be? Oh, how about a suit at Waterway? Forever finds Vari's suit at his own Waterway. Oh boy.
Well, okay.
Vari at Waterway? Classic.
It's always that way. I swear, the number of times that like Shaq and Waterway end up holding a major, like an incredibly important major.
Yeah. Well, in major minor, it happens a lot. So yeah, you do just have to have a good sense of humor to be able to be like, is it really going to be in one of the worst possible places? Yeah, probably.
So P-Toil just got that Samus half in the save box animation again.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, okay, yeah, now I see it on the restream. Yeah, excellent.
Oh, that
Ginny
crab
finds
is...
grapple for Pixel. Okay, well, that's frightening too. Even more so, was already a possibility. Did it not go through?
P-Toil executing that jump with ease.
I don't think that grapple went through. Maybe I'm losing it.
There we go. As P-Toil executes that ice clip.
Another boss fight. It's just a mini boss. Oh, but it's suitless Botwoon. A little bit more trouble.
It's a little bit less fun, for sure.
Botwoon gets to move as fast as usual, but you are slowed down.
It's Botwoon hard mode.
You do have to move. You do have to move carefully.
As if Botwoon wasn't hard enough of a fight in general. So, but yeah, you watch some of the more experienced runners, and Botwoon's just a joke of a fight. Even there, P-Toil's like, yeah, whatever. You're dead snack. You're done. Bad snake. Get out of here.
Oh no! A gravity suit for yourself at Botwoon. Oh, that is so vicious. Oh, that's so vicious. Because that is the deepest possible gravity suit location for yourself in the total tournament lobby.
Love it.
Oh.
Well, and both players are going to find it, so Junie will get it.
Well, eventually. Yeah, so I mean, gravity suit for the lower player is still MIA. So I mean, I think that's. But okay,
By
yeah,
the way,
that's a huge find.
Oh no, Pixel just took a death.
He was doing X-ray, yeah, and got spring ball sent to him from Junie as he was trying to set up for IBJ.
I don't know where save was.
It all didn't add up. You saved in. This looks like Red Tower. Oh, he saved right before it.
Okay, not a big deal then.
Yeah, not a big loss. Yeah, looks like he saved.
That could have been catastrophic, but. All right, P-Toil is going through the shrimp mama herself. Who does have a very weird hitbox when you're trying to go for those shine sparks, but there we go. We see a dead shrimp mama saving the suit, or hopefully a completed reverse halfie this time. Hopefully not a quarter. Hopefully not a reverse quarter halfie.
Sending an E-tank, very timely, forever almost out of E. Although it's right next to the energy refill anyway, but sure is nice to know that you can go through this Ripper's room with full health.
Much easier.
Yeah, you can see people slow down when, you know, the health is low and, you know, peril is imminent and you have to, I mean,
oh no,
play it careful.
Another death for Pixel.
Yeah, coming out of X-ray.
I don't know, like, probably will not go back there. I don't think. And down goes Ridley. So Junie and P-Toil are both at the single boss left. They're gonna some kind of high five, but
yeah, grapple for Pixel. Okay, there it goes.
So this does mean, however, that Junie is just going up through Meridia, and then we'll go up to Criteria and over to Turian, where Pitola has to get down to Lower Norfair and make that a little bit longer climb. So Junie might be a little bit ahead here.
Yeah, there's really no telling until they meet up again. I would say, but you're right. I mean, when they diverge, each of them got to go find an important item and go kill a boss that is required.
Spazer for self. Yeah, that is something to point. Well, I mean, I would worry about the beams, but it doesn't matter for Junie and Pito at this point because they both have like super mega awesome ammo. Junie will need what, one more pack of missiles. That 40-60.
Yeah, to get that sweet 40-60. I mean, you could do it with a little less. I'm just sort of rounding, but without a refill, yeah, I think it's like the equivalent of 40-60 ish.
And now more comfort level for Junie with getting another super pack there.
Yeah. But we still have player with no suits, and there's only been one gravity suit found.
Yeah, which Junie is going to go find now. Oh, where's the gravity for player 2?
Yeah, also at bot wound E. I mean, that would be terrible, but possible.
So this seed is going to come down to. It's really going to come down to what happens, like for Pixel and Forever, and them getting through whoever gets through quicker. Like it's going to be rough.
Yeah, Pixel's doing this suitless Meridia, and that, I mean, it's nice that it's nice for him that he's not doing hell runs while waiting around to get Varia's suit. But yeah, Junie's gonna find that. Well, he's gonna find the gravity for himself. But then where was the Varia? Oh, it's at player 2's own waterway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess Pixel is going the wrong way. I was misremembering. Oh. So Pixel's doing this suitless Meridia while Forever's doing Lower Norfair, sort of like the reverse situation that the other two were having. If Pixel finds his own gravity in suitless Meridia, that is the mirror image of the other. We'll see. It couldn't be both bot wound E gravity suits.
That'd be phenomenal.
That'd be the greatest seed.
Junie, this is something Junie does a lot of and makes this look easy. Junie plays a lot of just really dumb kind of seeds. The number of times that I've walked in and Junie's in like hour 4 of a seed.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of those map rando too, which can really stretch your game.
Yeah, the map rando look crazy. I've seen both you and Junie and plenty of others. I saw Oats running some map randos.
Yeah, mentioned it. P-Toil is now full on energy tanks. The seed has gone on so long. We have a player with full energy tanks.
That's actually a little bit disgusting and disturbing.
that does not happen very often in these.
No. That's a thing though. That just happened.
But yeah, I'd be willing to call this seed unusual.
It's quite unusual.
So Pixel went to Mama Turtle, but did not find the coveted suit there. So I mean, we're talking about left sandpit or hot wound E or Ridley E. It could be at forever, you know, the bottom player is Ridley E. Oh, that would be quite the routing. It's a gravity at Ridley for player 2. Oh no. So yeah, unfortunately, Pixel's gamble here to go Suitless Meridia is not going to pay off.
No.
I think that is, I mean, it's not over, but that is a huge blow because if Pixel keeps committing to this Suitless Meridia, it looks like he's going up to check those last 2 major locations. He's going to lose a ton of time that he doesn't have.
No, because that's gonna make Meridia just a joke for forever. It will not take forever to get through.
Right, exactly. Varia player 2 at Waterway, Gravity for player 2 at Ridley. Yep, that's right, B. Pretty not exactly how the first seed went. Just because player 2's yeah, that's quite a change because player 1 had to find the speed for player 2 first, which I think was in the wreck or something. Anyway, that's a pretty bad chain.
Yeah, it was certainly not a cool setup at all. But this means that if this goes, Mastercard, Lotus, PSC baseball guilds. Sorry, that's such a name. If it goes their way, that means we will end up getting a race 3 from this matchup.
No, it is only 2 races for each week, so we would, I mean, say we.
Oh.
I'm on the Shaktool Nightmare team. Yeah, we would just split the week, so there's no game 3.
Got it. Okay.
Just have to live with the fact that we're evenly matched teams and move on. But yeah, for the playoffs, it will be best out of 5 races. So those ones will go to game 3, game 4, game 5. Sorry, best out of 5. So they will definitely go to 3 games, possibly 4 or 5. Different modes picked out. But you were talking about the different modes that are coming up for the Rando League. The most interesting ones are actually this week 1 being the 2-player multi-world and the new Dash Recall, Major Minor. New changes have been made to Dash, which has been used in past Rando League years, but it's essentially a Major Minor, but with some added level data changes to make Spazer and bombs, and basically kind of gives some more functionality to all the different items. So the short version is there's more items now. Some of them are sort of like a half Varia suit and sort of a half gravity suit, so you can explore part of Meridia or part of Norfair without trouble, and then eventually hopefully find what you need. And there's kind of a weaker space jump called Double Jump. I think that's all the new items. There are now 4 charge beams in the new Dash, so progressive charge beam. So those of you who know, like Link to the Past swords, there's 4 swords in Link to the Past. You know, it's kind of like that, where you get 4 charge beams on your way to the end of the game. Each one starts doing more damage until you have something kind of like closer to their regular beam damage. Anyway, that's Dash, so that's kind of the new big one for Rando League this year. Other than that, there's co-op weeks, there's full countdown, there's full without countdown, there's area rando, there's boss rando, there's Chozo 1 week, so a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that'll be awesome to see. You know, the variety of these has been phenomenal. That's kind of like in the Chozo tournament. One of the cool things is that because of the formatting of that, you'd have 2 different types of races in the same night. So that was pretty cool. Where, you know, we're getting a different format every week, so you're getting to see these teams matched up in. And now Junie's going to see that gravity suit and is like,
"You did it, Junie." You did it. 58 minutes. So finding gravity suit longer than it took the entire last race.
Yeah, everyone was done under that time.
And I mean, we were talking about how you'd be sweating like 20 minutes ago when you're just not finding any suits, and it's like, well, I guess it was at Botwood E. That means the only way the other players found it is by also doing Suitless Meridia. But it's not much comfort because there's not very many other majors that June even left behind to get to this point. So it's just a bad seed. It's just bad. That's bad news.
Well, now we're gonna see P-Toil coming out and getting out of Lower Norfair, escaping this. Meanwhile, Junie's about to clear up our Shrimp Mama. See where we end up. Yeah, you say bad seed at the same time. This is, you know, what P-Toil, like both Junie and P-Toil are going to be probably done under an hour 15.
Yeah. There is some momentum to it. Like we were talking about how if you're in a bad seed, you're just gonna find every other piece of utility that you could have. So there is some kind of inevitability to it where it's like, okay, well now I have 14 E-tanks, even though I'm just now getting sent plasma, for example, with P-Toil. But ironically, this is not the worst seed you've seen today, Max Frost. Yeah. I believe that, but this is a pretty good example of how bad it can go.
Where was charge for player 1?
Oof. I'm stumped. Okay, where?
I don't know, but that's something that looking at, well, I mean, and again, the ammo difference is the ammo count isn't a big deal, but that does give P-Toil almost full beam combo, just missing wave. But then again, with this missile layout, it's not even a worry for the players.
Screw attack is where charge was. So screw attack for player 1's own charge beam. But no, Pixel would not have gotten there. So was screw attack of player. Okay, no wait. That's player 2. But yeah, to think that the first seed, we saw everybody get gravity suit and speed right away, pretty much. And then in this seed, it was kind of like, well, how about you don't get any suits and your speed is locking Varia.
Completely a tale of two seeds.
And you have Botwoon holding on to somebody's gravity suit. It's like, well, and you have gravity behind Ridley for one player. It's like, that's bad news. That's bad news. But every seed's different, and I mean, I guess I kind of come back to the idea of having a sense of humor about this kind of stuff. You just kind of have to go, wow, think of Pixel, went to all this suitless Meridia, and now I just have to kind of limp away and go check Waterway, which is, I guess, the next thing here, Waterway, or he already went to X-Ray. So it's like, okay, maybe Waterway? It's tough to get into the headspace of the runners because, I mean, I've been there myself. You're going so fast, you're trying to make calculations, you skip checks, come back for them. Sometimes you just forget about checks because you're going so fast and you're like, oh yeah, I already went to that area, but you forgot that. Oh, but I skipped to this because I was out of supers at the time, or I skipped this because I was out of power bombs, or I didn't have them yet. And so many things can happen. You really have to stay focused, and especially multi-world where like so much is happening, just a lot it can just go wrong. So having a good sense of humor, being like, oh yeah, I definitely should have done this earlier, or wow, this really Vari at Waterway. Thanks, game.
Yeah, it's It's what it is, though. Sometimes things don't work out. But yeah, we see Forever and Forever and Peach Oil both all bosses down. Meanwhile, Junie is about to live up to
no, it's Shaktool's nightmare. Uh-oh. Shaq.
Yeah, so this is
look out behind you. Look out behind you. Someone's there. No. Oh no. Hide the children. I think I have a bad feeling about this. I think something bad is going to happen to poor Shaktool. Shaktool, say hello to your worst nightmare. As soon as you're done doing your job.
Junie's already got the super queued up.
Oh, the humanity. Well, even if they don't live up, even if they don't win the race, they have lived up to the team name.
Yes. Achievement unlocked by Junie.
Shaktool's nightmare strikes again.
And Shaktool's back. The immortal one.
The immortal one. Well, now Pixel has Vari's suit. Could go start doing Lower Norfair if he wanted to. Oh, it's just so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Pixel had the guts to go do all that suitless Meridian, leaving one check of waterway behind, and then, of course, it just picked the wrong thing, 4-1 or whatever. 3-1, 4-1.
Meanwhile, Forever is now also joining Peach Oil in Korean. Peach Oil with some excellent execution through these Metroid rooms. The ammo counts are just insane.
Right. And you think at this point in the seed, Junie's done all his bosses, but he knows that if he beats Pixel Victorian and beats the game first, it doesn't matter because it's based on whoever's last from your team. So as you can see, like Junie's running around picking up ammo, picking up probably extra tanks if there even are any left, just to be able to kind of like pad the situation and kind of lift up Pixel as he goes through this Lower Norfair. So yeah, here's Junie going to like beta power bombs. This is just going to be a minor, but it's faster than farming. You can just like send it over the internet. Here, have some more, whatever this is. Here, have some more supers. And sometimes they're for you, sometimes they're for your partner. Hold your breath for the lava dive.
Forever is going for this baby skip. Oh, it looks like. Oh no. We get.
Baby slow. Baby speed.
Oh, yep, it is.
Yeah, if you get grabbed as you go through the door, then baby grabbed you, but he didn't let go. So you get baby speed. Which
is solved by a simple
save and reset.
Save and reset, but that was actually gonna put Peach Oil and Forever on the same time because Peach Oil had missed the baby skip and Forever got it. Well, almost got it.
Yeah, so you can see how much time it takes to do that walk of shame after baby slow. Baby speed.
That has ruined some runs.
Yeah. So B12 is using supers here. They are faster than all beam combos except for full beam combo. So getting a bunch of supers in, then a few charge shots, finish up with those 15 like you said last seed. And the brain's not going to move her head at all here, most likely. And a lot of damaging down to do.
There it is. Oh, looks like Junie and Pixel both just finally officially reconnected.
Yeah, I saw those items going through and Junie looked away for...
There was a rapid fire item connection there.
Yeah.
Junie does finally make his way into Dorian. Pixel gets the shine spark through the beam's room.
Well, now this time we got two players on Mother Brain at the same time, but they're on the same team.
Yes, well, we're looking a little bit longer for the other players.
Do you want to say Dusty? Oh, Dusty! The humanity!
Goes for fine art. Destroys the fine art.
Both Shaktool and Dusty in the same seed. Hey, this is not one of those custom objectives randomizers, you know. That's a joke. There's no killing Shaktool objective.
Yet.
Question
I can
mark?
see that being a thing.
Alright, time to escape the planet. Meanwhile, Fix is at the other end of the planet. Ugh.
Yeah, Pixel is about as far away from Turian as you can possibly be in this game, and still has Dragon to go after that.
That's right, because he has not seen the gravity behind Ridley. Oh, so evil.
This is going to be a hashtag feels bad.
I'm trying to think, remember if how much of Suitless Meridian Pixel actually did. Did he go all the way through Bot Wound? Oh yeah, he was trying to climb that snail, so he must have gone all the way to Bot Wound. I didn't want to do all the way to Dragon. Missed it. Bot Wound was killed, but don't remember if it was a reset. Yeah, a lot has happened.
Yeah, let's
A lot has happened and like unhappened.
While you say that, let's give some shout out to our trackers today. Beep to the Boop and You Old Fart Gamer, who had a very rough start to the seed itself with getting everything synced, but have both done a phenomenal job in tracking this. This is extra hard with four runners on the screen going at a time. Granted, they're tracking two players specifically, but I will tell you that tracking is not an easy task. It is very it requires a lot of attention during these races, and especially when all the resets, you have to be like, okay, well, they reset back to this point. What do they still have? So give some love for the trackers. Meanwhile, P-Toil finished as Forever's on the way. P-Toil finished with an official race time GG of 1:12:33.
Yeah, P-Toil's planet was exploding as Pixel was picking up the gravity suit behind Ridley. Just brutal placement. So brutal.
Tracy M in chat says trackers MVPs. I 100% agree, especially using these randomizers. So important to have them give that information, as we have. Forever finishing with an official race time GG of 1:14:06. So just over a minute and a half behind the teammate there. So really nice run by Mastercard Lotus PSC Baseball Guild during this one.
Yeah, don't say that 5 times. Don't say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, I'm all set on that. So
wow, cool races. I mean, what a way to kick things off week 1 with just some dynamite multi-world action. Some
Junie,
really
I
tight
feel like
races stuff in the first seed too.
Junie, I feel like kind of had the towel thrown in at this point.
Yeah, grapple doesn't do very much damage.
No, not so much to Mother Brain. Really a fantastic runner for P-Toil and Forever.
Yeah, it's just the endurance and the focus to be able to keep everything going through all the tough placements, and like, oh well, now I have speed. Oh, now I have this. Now I have to go back and get that. It can be really disheartening. So to kind of stick it out like that, definitely good game to those two.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as we say this, you know, that P-Toil Forever, phenomenal game 2, but Junie and Pixel had that phenomenal game 1. So well, the team split. So very nice races from all 4 of these runners tonight.
Is Junie going for a max catch-up category here?
I think so. I mean, Junie does have the doesn't Junie have the Kojak RTA world record?
Yeah, I don't know if that's I don't think that's an official category.
It should be 14 plus hours of shooting super missiles.
Well, the jury's still out.
In my opinion, he has that world record. Because why would you do that? Captain Stack agrees. Speaking of trackers, Stack did a lot of tracking. Hopefully we'll be doing some tracking during this tournament.
Yeah, I hope to do some tracking too. It is fun. Now Junie's looking for the hidden items in Mother Brain's room here. Or he's having a personal rave.
It's not quite a light switch rave, which I'm very much a fan of.
Oh no! how do we end up with a Homestar Runner reference after all this?
I mean, it's literally, I have a light switch rave button on my stream deck next to me for my stream, so
the system.
Because the system is down, yes.
The system is down. Yeah, that's another good reason why you want to have a good sense of humor in the randomizer community, is because there's so many funny people around. It looks like Junie's like setting up a task or something, like frame by frame. Also known as microwave ketchup.
Microwave ketchup. That. See, yeah, I've had conversations in this about like microwave calamari, how awful that is, or microwave shrimp, microwave snake.
Yeah. Oh, here we go with the Powerbomb lag ketchup. This was shout outs to Kai, I think. Junior responds with his own beam. Exactly. Uh-oh. Damage down too low. Or did he? Uh-oh. 0 health. Oh, but he saved Intorian. Yeah, that's one of those moments where like the practice hack would show you a lot of lag frames, probably. Well, here comes Pixel with everything. Oh, I guess missing space jump. Nobody ended up with space jump? Oh. Well, I don't even know what checks would even be left. Plasma? Oh, I guess nobody went to Plasma, huh? Was everybody space jump at Plasma?
Maybe.
I don't know where else anybody didn't go. Everybody has like maximum E-tanks too.
Definitely interesting how this one turned out. Unfortunate for Pixel with that routing, but that's the monster that is randomizers. One decision, Forever found the Varia suit, allowed Forever to go to Lower North Fair and find the gravity, and that was minutes of difference for sure.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's crazy to bank on like, oh well, gotta find a suit somewhere. How about Varia in the last place I look, and then Gravity in the last place I look after that? Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
All right. Well, we're gonna have Toil and Forever joining us in a second to talk about this race, and then Junie and Pixel will follow in shortly after. Babies on 2 screens.
Okay, I just noticed the pair of 54% on the left side. That's pretty special.
Wow. All right.
Shout out to GT Classic, 54%. which is GT code plus 1 item. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello.
All right, here by people of Forever who have won the second race of these two. GG on the second race, GG on both races. How's it going?
Hey, yeah, GG. Those were some great races, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it was obviously the tale of two different seeds of, everything you could ever hope for, and then some in seed 1, and then no suits for like half the game in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That first seed was definitely easier.
But it being easier also made it kind of scary because we know like Junie and Pixel are also great players, so they could have easily been going straight to the street seed very fast as well.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, and in this one, it Forever you found the Varia and Waterway much earlier than Pixel did, and that determined you were able to go find the gravity. And with Pixel not finding a gravity, went to do a lot of suitless Meridia, went all the way up to Batoon before turning around and going back down to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, it was a bit rough that it was the last check to find Varia, but I didn't want to check it before Mama Turtle since it was really far away from where I wanted to go.
Yeah, and that turned out well.
Yep.
Any thoughts on how that first seed went for you guys?
I think it was decent. I think there's definitely places where it was a bit rough. Like, I think the gap between us was bigger than it could have or maybe should have been.
Yeah, I could have made better use of my extra time at the end there while Forever's trying to catch up.
Yeah, that's definitely a strategy that, like, when you're running on your own, you're obviously your goal is finish, but you've definitely got to consider, can my teammate finish?
Yeah,
Exactly.
makes these seeds really interesting to play. Having to think about that stuff too.
Yeah. They're a lot of fun though.
Yeah, the whole concept of the tournament is definitely a blast. This is, it's definitely different from watching singles events. You're seeing a lot of different strategy. You're seeing a version of the game that a lot of people haven't seen before.
Yeah,
For sure.
co-op seeds will be fun to watch, but I kind of wish there was another week of this now because this is really fun to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun working together as a team.
Junie showing us some old school strats in this room.
Mapo strats. That's what I like to see.
Definitely got the time here. Rusty, do you have any thoughts?
You guys said it all. It was definitely exciting to watch. Certainly the first race where it was like everybody's like one room apart or in the same room fighting the same boss, taking the same route. So thrilling.
Hello.
Well, magic of time advance. We've got both Junie and Pixel with us now.
Yes, sir.
GG.
GG's.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
So, like we were talking with Pixel and Forever, Tale of two completely different seeds.
Oh my god.
Seriously.
They could not be more opposite.
Yeah, the first one was just like an incredible jet seed, and then this one was just an absolute nightmare. Just running around the entire game suitless was awful.
The first seed looked at a jet seed and it was like, hold my beverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jet seeds can't even compare to that thing. That was incredibly fast. like watching everything just and Pito, this was a big difference in that first one. When you were going for your lower Norfair escape, you didn't have everything you needed, but while Junie was just about to start his lower Norfair escape, got the screw attack.
Yeah, that was really nice. That was fantastic. I enjoyed that part a lot.
Yeah, so that was a big difference towards the end there. It was when you guys watch the VOD, you'll see how just the decisions that decided it, but it was definitely two great races to watch. This is the second one. Watching you guys trying to figure out the puzzle was a lot of fun for us.
Oh my goodness, did it take you guys as long to find power bombs as it took for us?
What was your first power bombs? Because
Alpha Peebs.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. We got lucky. Forever had gone to check Mission Impossibles, and that ended up being my first power bombs.
Oh,
that was a huge time save.
I said I was gonna skip Mission
Yeah.
Impossible.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I probably would have skipped that too, to be honest.
Oh
It came clutch.
man.
That's hilarious.
That
Yeah,
was a
I was
crazy
everywhere.
pack.
I had gone down to Croc. I went. I basically did everything that I could possibly do before going back up to do a second run through Brinstar before I finally got power bombs, and then I found him up in Alpha Peebs.
Yeah, and as soon as he found them, that's when I found the high jump missile power bombs that were also his.
Yeah.
So we were pretty much on the exact same pathway for getting him them. So
Literally like 5 or 10 seconds later.
Yeah.
I was so stubborn about going to Waterway. I really didn't want to go over there. I was like, I know it's going to be over there, but I don't want to because there's so many more majors everywhere else to check.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. It was my last check I did before
same.
finding it.
That was literally my last major. Otherwise, I was BK mode after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. So we played both seeds pretty similarly.
Yep.
Yeah. In the first seed, I think we only had one major item difference among all four of us.
Yeah, it was really close. It was really, really close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Junie finished with like a 46.59 or something like that, and then P-Toil was right behind him, and then I was like 30 seconds behind P-Toil, and then Forever was like right around the corner. That was my first ever sub 50 seed too. I've never sub 50 to seed before.
Yeah, you guys were on fire that first seed.
Yeah, I'm mostly interested to watch the first one because it was so jetty and it was so much closer between the two of us, like or the two teams. Like it must have been exciting to watch.
It was because there's moments like, okay, well, Forever's making up some ground here, so but to watch it, the two of you so close, and then Pixel just ended up being like it was out of nowhere. I'm like, oh wait, Pixel's also in Turian. Wow. Wait, now Forever's in Turian.
My heart was beating so fast when I was at Mother Brain because I was concerned that Forever was like just ahead of me at that, and I was waiting for the done in the chat, and I was gonna be like 10 seconds behind him or something like that.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking, but in the second seed, I was so worried that that Vari was my last check. I was so worried that I had lost like minutes to you, Pixel.
Yep.
Oh, that second seed was so fun though. My goodness.
Yeah.
What a good time.
Mm-hmm.
What a Mother Brain fight from you, Junie.
I mean, I had to play around a little bit,
Our brain's tough.
We thought you were going for the ketchup RTA world record.
She did. I wasn't planning on taking that death. I kind of so I had X-ray on, and I was concentrating on getting X-ray off so that I could dash into her to damage down fast enough. And then in concentrating on that, I didn't get to her fast enough. And so she killed me. But you know what I was gonna do? I have to say this because I was so upset. My initial plan going into Turian, I was gonna do baby skip and then just jump the baby as many times as I possibly could, and just kind of sit in that room as long as I could. And then I missed, of all the times to miss baby skip, that was the worst time.
Yep.
But Junie, you did reveal to the world Shaktool's nightmare.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot to kill him a second time. I meant to kill him a lot of times, and then I just kind of went in autopilot. But
well, at least you got the one in, and you got to show,
that was the warning shot for what's coming the rest of the season.
The dislike for poor Shaq.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, I think you're actually just mercy killing him because he doesn't have to fry in the acid later.
You know, that's a good point. I should have shot him with some beams first to hurt him a little bit.
All right. Well, 1-1 split from two very good teams. Two teams that I think we'll see go deep into this tournament. So great runs from all four of you tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Looking forward to seeing these teams moving forward. Looking forward to this tournament. This is going to be a blast. Well, we're only in week 1 and we're already seeing some great races.
Mm-hmm.
These are just going to get better as we go along. Any last thoughts from Junie? Well, let's go with Pixel first. Any last thoughts?
No, I mean, I was pretty nervous coming into the Rando League because I had never done something like this before. And this was just something to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone. And I feel like Junie was like the perfect teacher. And I was like, Junie, let's do this. I want to learn how to do this. So I'm glad I did it because this was a blast. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
As you say that, I'm planning on Junie teaching me how to rando better. Junie, any last
The master.
thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to piggyback off what Pixel said. So Pixel and Rusty and I have known each other for many years, and we actually met in the pants room. Rusty was having issues getting up the room, and Pixel and I were both in the chat at the time, and I kind of helped him through it, and that's where we all met. We met in the pants room, and This was how many years ago, Pixel? I don't even know.
3 now.
3 years ago.
3 this March, actually.
I've been waiting to team up with these guys for the longest time, and now it's finally happening.
Yep.
So I'm really excited about this. And Vincent, I want to say thank you for comms. Is Rusty here right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here. I'm just being quiet. as usual.
Rusty, thanks for comms. And yeah, I'm super pumped to be teamed with you, both of you. And thanks
Me
to
too, man.
Tracker as well. Yeah.
Forever.
That's all. And then yeah.
Forever, any last thoughts?
Not really. It was a lot of fun though. I also haven't done any rando tournaments before. I'm not a very experienced rando player, but I'm glad we went 1-1 at the very least.
P-Toil.
Yeah, same thing. I just had a lot of fun. I'm excited to continue this tourney. And yeah, I'm really happy we went 1-1. That we all get something out of this. Makes it better for everyone. Just a lot of fun.
Great. Definitely great races. You definitely gave us on comms and everyone who watched tonight great runs, and for everyone who sees the VOD will see these great runs. Rusty, any last thoughts?
Oh, looking forward to a lot more great weeks. And if this is what week 1 is like, the playoffs are going to be just absolutely on fire. Looking forward to it all.
Oh, for sure. Also, while we're just thinking about it, shout out to the randomizers for putting us together. Tracy M for dealing with all the things that have to go with setting up comms, and trackers. Speaking of trackers, beep to the boop, and you old fart gamer. Thank you for tracking. Thank you for making our lives easier. But while you're at it, please give the runners a follow. They've obviously given us great runs tonight. And if you want to give us and the commentary team a follow, that would be great as well. Tonight, this is the last race for tonight, but tomorrow there's a slate of 3 races. And then on Friday, there's a bunch that are currently set up. We'll see how many get filled, but filled with commentary teams and tracking. But there's a lot of Super Metroid to come, not only this week, but in the coming weeks as this tournament continues. So looking forward to seeing all of you there, and we will see you guys next mission.